Welcome everybody to the third episode of Shooting the Breeze. How's everybody doing?
My name is Luke.
I'm Sam.
And I am Seth, and I am doing well.
And now for a quote of the day. But I just felt at one point that I was on a hamster wheel, just doing movie after movie and thinking so much about career-related things, and I think missing out on hanging out with my friends and family as much as I needed to. It comes from Woody Harrelson.
And today we have a very special guest with us in
the flesh.
In accordance with our theme this week, which is birds. We have a special guest all the way from St. Pierre, Michigan.
Yeah.
We have a special guest with us. Introduce yourself.
My name is Edvard Von Vagner. I'm a bird specialist. I specialize in birds.
Wow.
Great stuff.
Bird specialist.
Great stuff.
So since it is birds, we have a bird specialist with us today, which is crazy.
We'd like to thank Dr. Wagner for joining us today. His time is very valuable in the community of bird science.
And the bird...
You know the ropes we had to pull to get this guy here.
He's a big figure in the bird community.
I had to do unspeakable things to get him here. So let's give him
I did things I regret.
Let's give him a round of applause. So Edward, tell us a little bit about yourself, your history, little facts about you, and really what do you do as a bird genius, and what classifies you as a bird genius? Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I started getting into birds around the age of 6, 7. I saw a cardinal land in my lap once, and I just thought it was very interesting.
Speak up, Edvard.
Very interesting.
If you want to hear you.
I went to school. I didn't go well with a lot of the mathematics and arithmetic, so I was too fascinated with birds. Birds were on my mind 24/7. All the time. Never stopped thinking about birds. I ended up graduating, going to St. Pierre University in Michigan.
In Michigan, yeah.
Yes,
Michigan.
Michigan has a very wide variety of bird population. And I majored in bird studies, and now I'm one of the most leading scientists for birds.
Can you tell us some bird facts?
First bird fact. As you know, the fastest bird is the peregrine falcon.
Yes.
And it can move up to 100 to 200 miles per hour.
Can a human move that fast?
No, not that I know of. I know no humans that
Can any other living thing move that fast?
No, not
Dr. Wagner,
nothing terrestrial at least.
Dr. Wagner, I have a question.
Yes.
Something I've been wondering. Due to the science that we know about human evolution and human evolving.
Yes.
Is it possible that, given the right circumstances and the right amount of time, humans could fly unaided by technology?
No.
It's not possible?
No, hollow bones, we'd never get there.
What if we evolved to have hollow bones?
We could never evolve to have hollow bones, sir.
What if in 1 zillion years?
1 zillion years. Actually, that question was brought to me by one of my students
What was
at
his
university. I can't remember his name up on the tip of my tongue. But, a zillion years. Given enough time, I see no necessity. All our food is terrestrial. We hunt deer. There's no reason we should have to fly. No predatory destination. We didn't have to run from any predators in the sky. No need.
I do have one question.
Yes.
You said, given the need.
Yes.
So, in order for humans to evolve, they need to have a need.
Yeah.
So, let me paint a scenario.
Yes, please.
What happens if all the planes stop working? I would say, is it possible that in, say, 10 years, humans can grow wings?
And you know that, like the television show where all the electricity in the earth stops,
Yes.
would we need to grow wings in order to survive?
And think about it. Flight is a big part of human life today. Planes flying every
there
day.
was a popular theory that birds once had planes, and the plane company did close down. The need for flying is the necessity of why birds fly, but without any proof, further evidence, I could confirm that.
Dr. Edvard,
Yes.
do you think a modern World War III scenario happened.
Yes.
This just a scenario.
Yes.
The modern World War III scenario happened.
Yes.
Would it be crucial for the American government to brainwash birds and harness their capabilities to maybe drop bombs and maybe sharp spears or daggers on the enemy?
I don't like to get political, but have you ever?
Are you more right leaning or left leaning, Doctor? Which political party?
Could say I'm birdling.
Oh,
yes.
so
That's not
the
a
right
joke.
answer.
That's not a joke. I love birds.
okay. Well, I think we've really gotten to know Dr. Edvard.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's dive more into this topic, birds.
Mhm.
What do you all know about birds?
Well,
They evolved from dinosaurs.
birds.
Really?
Birds, as we
There
know,
is a fact.
are not.
There
They're
is.
not mammals.
Really?
They're not reptiles.
No.
They're not fish.
So they are.
They actually, if I'm getting this correct, Doctor,
Yes,
they do
yes.
not qualify into a certain class of the animal
Whole
kingdom.
category.
They actually are not technically animal creatures. Is that correct?
I guess you could say that. Yes. No animal.
And
creature.
isn't it true that humans evolved directly from birds?
Distant relatives.
Well, there is a theory that you are
Speak up, Doctor.
90% shared DNA with 90% bird. So
we have bird blood, correct?
yes,
Dirty
I like to
bird
call
blood.
it
Roman
bird
bloods.
blood, like bird humans.
Question: is feathers hair?
Feathers are not hair. Feathers are feathers.
I have another
Easy
question,
question.
actually, for Dr. Wagner.
Yes.
Based upon the theories and principles set out in the Steven Spielberg film Jurassic Park,
Yes.
are
that movie.
dinosaurs more closely related to birds than they are reptiles?
Actually, dinosaurs are birds.
That answers my question.
Thank you,
Okay.
Edvard,
I was going to ask
Doctor.
that. That answers it.
They're just featherless. Current predictions say that T-Rexes might have had as much as a ton of feathers on their body
A ton?
at a time.
Wow.
2,000 pounds.
These are current estimates. 2,000 pounds of feathers on their body.
2,000 pounds of feathers.
It's like
you would have thought that would have weighed them down, but
What would
Science.
would 2,000 pounds of brick weigh them down more?
okay.
Good question.
A bird
That's
won't
why
eat
it's
the
the
dog,
dog,
Actually,
right?
I do have another question for the doctor,
Yes.
if I may. I apologize if I'm asking too many questions, but
No,
I
no,
just
I
love
love
learning.
questions.
You're a fan.
But this is a question that has plagued me for many years.
Yes.
What is heavier, 100 pounds of bricks or 100 pounds of feathers?
Sir, I say 100 pounds of birds.
Oh, yes! Thank you, Doctor. And another question for the doc.
Good question. Yes.
Every day, are you a fan of, as a doctor, are you a fan of the show The Doctors?
No, my wife watches The Doctors.
Oh, your wife. What is her name?
Parrot Falcon.
Oh, so are you telling me, are you married to a bird,
I
Doctor?
mean, Paracine Falcone.
Doctor.
Yeah.
You're not escaping this one.
No.
Are you married to a bird?
No, she's a very beautiful woman. She's from
But is she a bird woman?
Is she a bird woman doctor?
Is she a
Lancaster,
lady bird, if you will?
She's from Lancaster, Michigan. She's
Okay,
Lane-
it checks
cool,
out.
yeah.
It does check out.
She's my wife, and I love her so much.
Doctor, I do
Married
have
for
one
18
question.
years.
That's pretty sweet.
I have one question.
Yes, yes.
So, as you know, recently,
Yes, I
big
do.
things in the news have been happening. What's your opinion on Brett Kavanaugh? As we know,
Yes, we do.
we live in a society where birds and humans coexist peacefully.
For now.
Yes, for now. But I think that, well, there's many ways it could look if that's that peaceful balance
Well,
that is very.
Can I interject?
Yes.
Who would win in a war? All of the planes that we have in an aerial war. Who would win? All the planes that the American government has, or all the birds, Doctor?
Are humans driving those planes?
Oh.
Have you ever thought about that?
Well, I
Are the
think,
planes manned?
if I may interrupt here.
No, they are unarmed drones. Go.
If I may interrupt, I think
Those are
that
planes.
Aerial war, Doctor.
Yeah.
I want your hot take. Go.
I don't like to get political, but
Well-
if it's an aerial war, I have to go with Israel.
Oh.
I may give my opinion on this,
Interesting.
Doctor.
Yes.
In terms of air travel,
Yes, air travel.
humans have adapted for the air.
Mm.
Planes and such, they're not natural. their technological
Yes.
development.
Are you saying that?
But birds are born in the sky. They
Birds,
were born
yes,
to
in the
fly.
air, yeah.
That's
There's a
their
theory
hometown.
that-
It's
Hometown USA, baby.
Exactly.
There's
Born
a
in the
theory
USA.
that birds could actually survive underwater.
Ah, wow.
I don't.
And
It's
are
tested
birds
theory.
making? Is this as humans once made planes? Are birds going to make submarine technology?
I could not tell you. It's a secret.
Dr. Wagner,
secret.
are you a bird in man's clothing?
No, I couldn't be. There's no way. I'm from.
That's
St.
true.
Pierre.
That's
Or are you a sheep in wolf's clothing?
Too many birds.
Like the old tale.
What does that have to do with birds?
I love your fellows' questions, but I have to get my research out there. I have to support my fellow researchers, and we're now doing research on ostriches, the biggest terrestrial bird on the planet. Now, I don't like to excite you all, but this ostrich research is very, 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 very interesting. Now, ostriches can run up to 35 miles an hour, and we are now planning to weaponize these ostriches. Please don't tell anyone about the ostrich research. Just wanted to let you fellas know. You can keep asking questions.
I'm sorry, but if you didn't want anybody to know, this podcast is a global podcast.
Yes.
It's going
Yeah.
out to the U.S. public right now.
I can't let you.
We're live right now.
I can't
We-
let you. do
oh,
that.
We're live to
This,
the
I'm not sure, but this is going
This is
onto the McCracken County Mustang YouTube page, which, if I'm not mistaken, has 1 billion subscribers.
We're gonna have to
Yes.
censor all of that.
So the ostrich,
A billion.
that golden take is just out.
Your secret's out.
Too late. Too late.
Wait, is that what I hear? Is that what I hear?
I think I feel it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today on Pop Culture with Luke. So today, to continue our discussion on birds, I would like to discuss two films. Now, I would say these are two of the most iconic films on birds ever to exist in nature. And these two films I'm talking about are, of course, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds and Birdemic. Now, I've always been very in awe of these two films for various reasons. One being that I would say that it's just interesting that Birdemic Shock and Terror is maybe as big or bigger of a film than The Birds, and you can see the influence because they're both about birds. They're both about birds attacking people, and that's about it. So anyway, to continue this discussion, while Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds showcases incredible special effects for the time, I would say that Birdemic Shock and Terror actually has better special effects due to the groundbreaking visual style that it presents. The way that the birds hover frozen in the air really encapsulates the terror that one would feel when being attacked by a bird. So, that wraps up Pop Culture with Luke today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
We are part of this universe, we are in this universe, but perhaps more important than both of those facts is that a universe is in us. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And welcome everybody to Science with Sam. Okay, the last two episodes have been about space travel, and I thought this one I would be a little more down to earth and talk about birds, the bird. And that's why I will be talking about how a bird flies. So you may be asking yourself, how does a bird fly? Sometimes I see them up in the air and they're flying from tree to tree. Maybe that's their home. Maybe it's just a tree, but they're flying. And I see them and I say, how? I wonder how they're doing this. So, as you know, humans cannot fly. And I'll tell you why these humans cannot fly. Because the birds can fly. So I'll tell you why these birds can fly. So the shape of the wing and the ability to move it through the air are two things needed for bird and plane flight. Birds use their strong breast muscles to flap their wings and give them the thrust to move through the air and fly. In a way, birds use a swimming motion to get the lift needed for flight. Let's dig a little deeper, if I may. So, have you ever tried the paper activity from the front of this article? Okay, getting my information from this great little picture, it looks as if birds have hollow bones, which makes them lighter. Okay, and then they have wings, and it reduces air pressure and allows airflow and constant air pressure to elevate and get those puppies off the ground. They move up, down, forwards, lifting the body up in the air. And this movement is called a downstroke, and then the wings are lifted upwards in preparation for another downstroke. This is termed upstroke, and that is how birds fly. Science.
Guys, can I ask you, what are the two best things in the world?
Love and fear.
Wrong. Theme parks and fine dining. And normally, you don't think of them as being combined. But earlier this weekend, TV personality Guy Fieri partnered with Mickey Mouse to bring us a new Disney World restaurant called Guy Chicken. Exclamation point.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
You can applaud. So, I mean, you know, people always say Disney World is the happiest place on earth. And I wasn't always sure of that, but now I'd say I'm pretty sure. Guy Chicken is a new chicken eatery, and it comes with signature sandwiches such as the Sauce Boss, the Big Bite Blat, the CG Classic Southwestern Bourbon Brown Sugar Barbecue, and Combo. Not only at Chicken Guy can you satisfy all your needs, but it also comes with 20 signature sauces, such as number 1, special sauce, 2, donkey sauce, chipotle ranch, ranchonero, curry mayo, wasabi honey, I don't want to bourbon brown sugar barbecue, buffalo, blue cheese, buttermilk ranch, lemon pepper, honey mustard, teriyaki, garlic parmesan, sweet and sour, avocado crema, Nashville hot honey, peri peri, habanero hot sauce, spicy mayo, sweet sriracha barbecue, and that's about it. So, if you ever have plans, if you don't have any fall break plans, I would suggest hitting up Disney World for Chicken Guy.
Wow, Seth. Thanks for that. Now let's go ahead and move on to our charades game for the evening. So, Edvard Von Vagner shall be participating in our charades game this week, and it will be the same way we always do. So, Edvard will pick something to imitate, broad range on that. He can choose anything. Once he has decided, he will begin to act out his chosen item or person, place, or thing, whatever he has chosen. He will do it, and we will have Seth and Sam both guess on what it is he is doing. So we'll give Dr. Wagner some time to choose his item. Whenever he's done, he can show us what he's got. So take your time, Edvard. Alright, I'm getting confirmation that Dr. Wagner is ready. So, whenever you're ready, Dr. Wagner, you may begin charades. Okay, he's flapping his hands in a motion. His hands are in front of his chest. Now they're out to the side, and he is flapping a little.
Flapping.
His fingers are
fast?
twitching.
Flapping fast.
Flapping fast. Seth
Fast,
has got
fastest bird.
fast, fast. Flapping fast.
What's the
Flapping
fastest bird?
fast.
Chicken.
We're,
Is
is
it
an animal that is the
a
fastest.
peregrine falcon?
Peregrine falcon was
No, he
incorrect.
can't. He can't talk.
He can't talk. He cannot speak.
Okay.
Okay,
he is
he's
spinning.
still flat.
Oh,
Now he's
a
spinning in a
little hummingbird.
circle.
He's a little.
Yes, hummingbird. It's hummingbird.
The answer was hummingbird.
No,
Seth has gotten it.
Human.
Yes, so I think that about sums up charades
Wait, Luke.
for this
Wait,
week.
Luke. Is it time for your special trick?
Oh yes, it is.
Let's get that. Let me.
Let's clear some space.
Clear some space for him. Let me see that special trick. Silence, everyone. Silence. Oh wow! Yeah, wait, good special trick. I love it.
That trick was very special.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Edvard.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun, guys. I
hope you didn't hurt yourself.
I think we've had some good talks this so far. So anyway, Dr. Wagner, I want to go ahead and thank you again for. I'm getting a call.
Oh my.
Let's see here. Hello, you're live on Shootin' the Breeze.
It's Deichel!
Oh, Deichel. Guys, please join me in welcoming Deichel Babinski, the principal of the rival high
I'm
school.
back, baby. I'm back.
Yeah, he's back. That he is.
Hello, Mr.
Welcome back to the
I don't
show.
have much time. Shut up. I don't have much time.
Deichel, what's on your
Listen.
mind?
I don't have much time. They're coming.
Who's coming, Deichel?
They're coming.
Deichel, who's coming for you?
His name?
Deichel, we can't help you if you don't tell
I'll tell you
us.
his name right now.
Deichel, you have to tell us.
Where's his name? Shh. His name is Boney Jarvis.
Boney Jarvis?
Don't trust anyone. Don't trust him. Oh my. No. Don't. No.
Deichel? Deichel!
Oh.
We've lost him. We've lost connection with Deichel. Oh my. Deichel? I don't.
Wow.
That's scary stuff.
So thank you for joining us this week on Shooting the Breeze.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Bye bye. And thank you
special
to our
thanks
guest.
to Dr. Edvard Wagner.
Edvard Von Vagner.
For joining us.
Thank you, Doc. And I'll see you up in the air.
There's only one thing left to say. Thanks to the birds.
Thank you
Thank for all that you do.
for making us the man I am.
Amen.